Hi, my name is Imtanis Shukri and the product owner is Dr. Masood Sajadi, and this is user story EFRT-1697 to discover the terminals installed on this VPS server. This user story is part of a larger API that my team EFWE is developing in order to help automate everything that is going to be going on in our actual EFRT application. So my task was to create something, a function that will discover what terminals are installed on the machine that we're running the API on, and then return the list of IDs. So what I ended up creating was a terminal controller, which is called discover terminals. It will return a list of strings, and those are the terminal IDs, and then as a parameter it takes in from the body of the post that will be calling this API, it will take in a string that is the data folder path, and then it traverses to that path and then gets the IDs of the terminals that are installed. And these are the checks that I have to determine whether or not it's a valid ID. Is it will check if the length is equal to 32, as all IDs are equal to 32 characters. And then it also checks if the string contains hexadecimal characters. And I will demonstrate this now. So this is the code right here. I'm going to start it, and then while it starts we can see this. So we have the terminal controller. It will be called by but it'll be called by going to the URL localhost or whatever the server URL is, and then /terminal/discover terminals. I create a list. I create a new instance of this directory info, which is an object that allows us to get information about the directory given the path, and then we use the getDirectories method to get all the directories. And then for each directory that we receive, we're going to check over here if the name is equal to 32, and then if it is a hexadecimal. And then we just add it to the directory, to the list terminals here, and we return that in the end. And so here, it's running, and we can check here. So we have terminal discover terminals, we get the path over here, we send this, and then it returns a list over here, and we can check that against here. So we have these three over here. And so let's say we, just to demonstrate the checking of the validity, let's say we have this over here, right? And then we can change this to a B, which is still technically a valid terminal ID. We can send this, and then it will retrieve it. It has it right here. But let's say, for instance, we ended up changing this to a not valid character, G, or yeah, sure, G. So then we go, and then we send this again, and then the directory is gone. And I think those should be valid enough. Those checks should be enough to check if it's valid. I don't know if there's a way to actually check. I don't believe there's a way that we could actually check what if the terminal ID is real. Maybe we could check in the subdirectories if it actually contains anything, and then if not, we don't add it. I could add that if necessary. But yeah, I think that's about it. Was there anything else over here? Nope. To determine. Alright, so here at the end, we have our contact info. That's my email. The product owner is Dr. Masood Sajadi again, and this is his email. If you have any questions, you can contact us here. Thank you.